that was a crazy coincidence. So Dream finally dropped his long-awaited response to all the allegations people have been throwing against him on Twitter. He dropped his video 6 minutes before mine came out. But I'm not gonna take it down because if I could say so myself very humbly, I think it's aging greatly. And some of the stuff that was popping on my screen as I was reading these long 24-page Google document thingy was some stuff is just not adding up. This video is almost an hour and a half long. This is almost a full feature film. I've seen it all. I'm only going to show you the most important parts so you don't have to go digging through different chapters. But I do think it's worth a watch if you have time to kill. But if not, I got you covered here. And let's just get right into it.
In this video, I'm going to be very vulnerable, open, and honest. I go into my past, I go into controversies, and I also debunk very serious lies about me, including by involving the police, legal teams, and extensive research. Monetization on this video is on, but every dollar will go to a charity that's linked in the description. Otherwise, I want to start with the biggest lie I have ever told. The face leak photo was me. Of course, it's from when I was really young and I've lost a lot of weight since then, and it wasn't at all representative of what I look like now, but it was me. Obviously, I said many times that it wasn't, and a lot of people have and still do use that against me to say that I'm dishonest, but the reason I lied about that is because of the face reveal. I'd been planning the face reveal for years. I sacrificed so much by staying inside and avoiding cameras for so long. I mean, I had covers on all my windows, and even to go to the dentist, I left hiding in the back of a car and went to a different state.
I remember when the whole face leak situation happened, when they were like, look, Dream is fat as fuck. Everyone was making jokes about it. And let's be honest, guys, we all knew it was him. It's easy to be out here making fun of him and be like, yo, look, he's fat, he's obese, but now he looks better. And this is something that I've said since day one. Man, I'm really sounding like a Dream stan right now. I promise you guys I'm not. But since day one, I've been like, why are people being mean to Dream? Like, ever since he did his face reveal, I was like, he's not ugly, he's not hideous, he just, I don't know, he's not ugly. A lot of people don't like him, and that's completely fine. And it must suck to see yourself improve so much for people to just pull you back and be like, hey, do you remember when you used to weigh 6,000 pounds? You sure your name wasn't The Big Show? You sure it's always been Dream? And I never understood the hate. I never understood why. Like, I get why people might not like Dream, because he's cringy sometimes, because he's annoying, and just the way everyone has been treating him since then. He's been doxxed, swatted, harassed.
And if anything, the face leak photo probably ended up creating more suspense and excitement to see if I was lying or if I actually looked like the leaked picture. Now, of course, there was a lot of personal information attached to the leaked picture, how it was found, where it was leaked from, so that definitely contributed to why I lied about it. I didn't lie because I was ugly or because I was overweight or anything like that. And every time I talked about the leaked picture, I always mentioned that I struggled with my weight in the past and that it's disheartening to see people make fun of the poor kid for that, which obviously I was the poor kid.
Once again, I'm not gonna run to my wallet, pull out my credit card and buy the Dream hoodie and the Dream underwear and the Dream condom right away. How sad and pathetic do you have to be in order to point the finger and be like, haha, look, you used to be so fat and ugly. Shit, Dream did it, and he was a pretty chunky boy. He was a big boy, niño grande. You know, I could do it too. Sure, the memes were funny, yes, but I think some people definitely took it way too far, to the point where it wasn't even a meme. It was just random people on Twitter calling him fat and disgusting, even though that was him when he was a kid, when he was in middle school. Dream has nothing to be ashamed of. For working out, for going to the gym, some people are so terminally online.
The day the face leak was posted, I was playing a Minecraft tournament and someone called the SWAT team on me.
Dream is AFK.
I'm clear here.
I was put in handcuffs on my front lawn with cops with rifles pointing at me, and I was pretty much swatted from that day on almost daily, to the point where the reason Sapnet moved in with me before my face reveal was to answer the door when police showed up. Because people started camping outside with cameras to try and reveal my face, and I needed someone else to answer the door. When the people that were doxing me thought that they had the wrong address, my family ended up getting swatted, and my mom answered the door thinking that it was pizza for her and my little sister. They were held at gunpoint with police helicopters circling the neighborhood. People showed up at my house, people showed up at my family's house. The first time I ever got swatted, I made sure not to mention it at all.
I mean, we've only seen 4 minutes of this, but this shit is good. To me, I draw the line when you start going after my family. Like, go after me all you want, but the second you bring in doxing and swatting my mom and my sister, and sure, I could take it, right? Because I'm the content creator. My sister and my mom, they have nothing to do with this. I absolutely fucking hate that shit. When there's internet drama, or when there's a certain group of people that don't like you for whatever reason, not only do they go after you, but your family.
First ever allegations against me that were spread pretty far were made the day after my face reveal, on October 3rd, 2022. A girl named Anastasia tweeted out, "He's only face revealing because he's scared that I'll do it first." And then she followed it up by tweeting, "I'm too tired / real life struggling to get involved, but the YouTuber trending right now already face revealed to me years ago when he was flirting with me when I was a minor." Obviously, because of my face reveal, it took off, pointing out inconsistencies, asking questions, and so on. I didn't have any inappropriate contact with this person. I didn't have any sexual contact with this person. I hardly even remember who this person is at all. And the only messages I could even find with this person were friendly Twitter DMs. And even in those Twitter DMs, I mentioned that they had 18 in their bio, which they contradict. I definitely didn't face reveal to them. That's an obvious lie. Almost nobody knew what I looked like at all before my face reveal. Not even most of my best friends that had known me my entire life, let alone someone I don't even remember talking to at all. She posted a screenshot of some texts and claimed that they were from me. She showed a screenshot of my TikTok being from your contacts to try and prove that the texts were from me, which people quickly pointed out is impossible because I have a Google Voice number hooked up to my TikTok, which isn't iMessage like the text. And again, she never claimed any sexual misconduct. She never claimed anything related to nudity or sexting. This was also in early 2020, and she had 18 in her bio. With everything and all the inconsistencies, wasn't taken that seriously. But it's still worth noting because people still somehow say this is one of 3 victims of mine.
It's just people looking for clout. You know, as basic as it sounds, it's just desperate people who are pathetic fucking losers that are just looking to get any sort of relevance or 10 seconds of fame before they're forgotten forever. You know, it's tragic, but like I always say, and with every single false allegation we've seen, I mean, Jesus, and it's always the same thing. The creator loses subscribers, video drops, he gains them again. When are we going to learn to wait for the other creator to prove himself innocent or admit to it? When are we going to get to the point after so many large content creators have been falsely accused? How about before we dislike, call him a pedophile, and unsubscribe and ruin his career, how about we wait for his response? It's completely ridiculous the way people just jump on these. It almost feels like a football team. You either love little kids or you're a dream hater. Pick a side. When it's not black and white, you need to give the content creator the opportunity to respond. And it blows my mind when I see threads with millions of views being like, "This is what Dream did to me. He tickled my feet when I was 4 years old back in 1997. It's like people need to learn to wait. Just wait.
She then tweeted a picture of the inside of a police station and also said she'll come back with more evidence, to be patient, that it's a process, and that it could be days. And that's her last tweet. It's been almost a year and a half now. Obviously, nothing happened. I waited and waited. Then I got impatient. So I asked my legal team to look more into it. They got all of her information, and after filing many requests, they couldn't find anything. Requested specific records from this specific police station, and checked every record they could, criminal and civil.
I didn't find anything under either one of those names.
And there was no information at all. I was not even in their system.
So you're not listed in my system at all.
Yeah, you know, this is something that I noticed on there, a lot of viral posts about Dream being a pedophile and all that kind of shit. To me, right, if this were to happen to my sister, if she was underage, if this were to happen to a friend that was underage, I would talk to my parents and I'm sure they would file a police report. If I had quote unquote proof, shouldn't you bring that to the police? And I know it's going to take a minute, but shouldn't you be doing that? Like if I heard my sister was being groomed by a huge Minecraft YouTuber, like if you turn into a lion maker, I'm going to the police here and I'm showing the evidence and the proof and I'm building a file, right? You go to the police or you sue the person. Out of the 40 billion Dream quote unquote victims, none of them sued him. None of them had and went to the police station to file a report. It was all for internet impressions, clout. That's all. It's straight up just for clout. When you think about it, it's kind of pathetic, right? Your biggest moment as a human being is making false allegations towards a Minecraft YouTuber who was just trying to make fucking content, and you're a loser, and your 15 seconds of fame are up, and you need to rethink your life choices. Do something. Don't just stay on Twitter. Do fucking something.
Because then, during the midst of all the Nicholas drama, someone tweeted out this, accusing me of sexting a 16/17-year-old girl named Jamie. Because I was currently the internet punching bag, and it was proof that the punching was justifiable, it was spread very quickly, without a lot of questions being asked. Before I break it down, I want to immediately say that this is not true. I did not groom anyone, I did not groom Jamie, and I would never be inappropriate with someone underage. When they posted this allegation, attached was a video. That, of course, went viral. It was a video from another phone of a Snapchat being opened, supposedly from Dream, that had moaning in the background and a very sexual caption. Now, just to reiterate, this is not true. Every piece of evidence is either out of context, edited, blatantly lied lied about, or presented in a very disingenuous way. Again, I did not groom anyone. I also was never confronted about grooming by any of my friends. Okay, so who is this accusation from? It's from an anonymous burner account made the day of the accusation, which is interesting. So we don't know who they are, but we do know who the victim is. Jamie, right? And how old did they say she was? They said 16/17. Okay. So what else do we know about Jamie? They said she left the internet in 2020. So because they apparently can't, let me tell you who Jamie is. I follow Jamie on Twitter, which people quickly pointed to as proof. As you can see, Jamie is also followed by Skeppy, Verb, and Spifey, other YouTubers from the community. I met Jamie when I wasn't even a YouTuber. I had just posted my first ever YouTube video less than a month before. I had less than 100 followers on Twitter the month that I met her. I made a lot of friends around this time because I wasn't a big creator and I was part of a lot of online communities about some other stuff. They also said they posted the videos with permission, which of course makes the videos seem much more real. Well, it's apparently me and I didn't give them permission, and it's apparently sent to Jamie and she didn't give them permission.
In case you guys are kind of lost here, this person, known as Burner22, they pretty much lied about everything. And this is something that we talked about on my last video, which my theory was correct. I was right. Like, I'm not one to point a finger and be like, I told you so. But I told you so. Those Snapchat messages were faked. The videos were faked. This person was pretending Jamie gave them the info when in reality she didn't. This has to be one of the most pathetic losers I have ever seen in my entire life. How is your life so pathetic that you don't know what else to do with your time besides spending minutes editing photos, DMs, videos, and tweets and all that crazy stuff? Like, how sad and miserable is your life to the point where you have to make a 24-page Google document with very mid proof? I called it, and I'm not an expert. The edited Snapchat, the text, the moaning audio, that could have been anyone. That could have been anyone's grandpa. If you look at it for more than 5 minutes, you can clearly see it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't add up.
They even critiqued Moist Critical for his video, saying how terrible it was, claiming that I admitted that the Snapchats were real, which I never did. No context or who the messages even are. In another part of their screenshot, anonymous person number 2 says this, but for some reason, that's cropped out of their tweets because they don't even know what the screenshots they're using as evidence say. They don't care about the truth.
Like, if I go to Twitter right now, this is live, you guys are watching it, there's so many people who are coping and who can't accept the fact that Dream is innocent here. Now, Dream, why did you put me and a lot of other smaller accounts in the video and completely uncensored? You know damn well what your community is known for. This got 6,000 likes. I'm sick of this fucking guys. I said, that's what you get for being a liar and an idiot. Dream has every right to call each and every one of these retards out. Then I found this tweet that says things Dream didn't address in his video. His past as a Trump supporter. Okay, that was not relevant at all. His history with anti-Semitism, his history with racism, his history with sexism. It's stuff that doesn't matter, and it's just a way to minimize what he actually talked about. And somehow this got 30,000 likes. And of course I had to respond with this. I said, damn, this makes me like him even more. Enjoy your 5 seconds of fame, because you're never going to be this relevant again.
Post a video of Snapchats. Say it's mine. They never show the Snapchat profile or any proof that it's my Snapchat, but I guess you can't change your Snapchat name for free to anything at any time as many times as you want. So it must be Dream. No more evidence needed. They're telling the truth. Even with what little context and evidence they have to crop things and lie to try and hide the fact that they know nothing. But the burner seemed so confident. They couldn't be being malicious. They even put in their bio that if Dream reached out, they would personally give him their information so that he could sue them, because everything they were saying was 100% true. Oh, what? That's not in their bio anymore? That's weird. I wonder why they removed that.
And if you go to the account right now, they have responded a little bit and they're backtracking on everything. Check this out. To clarify what we were saying, either this person lied to us about the allegations being true, sent us fake proof, and then gave us permission to post it for whatever reason, or they lied in Dream's response video about the allegations being false. I hope Dream sues your ass for being an idiot. Do you know how irresponsible it is to put this in front of over 10 million people and ruin this guy's reputation, coping so much? They're throwing people under the bus. It's a whole mess.
This anonymous person claims that I groomed a girl named Jamie. They did not ever contact Jamie. They did not know Jamie. They got none of their information from Jamie. They even incorrectly said that she quit the internet years ago when she's still active to this day. They posted videos claiming to be from me to a minor. They never showed proof that it was from me or my Snapchat profile. They never showed proof of who it was to. They cropped context from screenshots, lied publicly and said I admitted the videos were from me. They falsely alluded to the fact that the victim gave them permission and ended up causing massive harassment and terror to Jamie, who they said was a victim of mine. The person in the screenshots claims that I'm not a groomer, that they're extremely out of context, and that the burner doesn't even know what was being discussed, and that now their personal life is being dug into due to an anonymous burner account. On top of that, no one even taps to open the Snapchat. There's no finger, you can't open snaps with a button, but it doesn't even matter because you can see that no buttons were pressed. So how did it open? Nobody touches the screen. You can't open a Snapchat without tapping the button to open it. So ignoring the fact that there's no proof it's even me, how is this video even real? How did it open?
Anyone that's used Snapchat knows this is not how it works. You don't have a smooth crossfade transition from Premiere Pro. The Snapchat DMs are fake. I don't know why people keep pushing for it to be real when it's not. And when I say I'm not a Dream fan, doesn't mean I'm not a fan of his. I'm just saying I don't really watch the content, just not for me. What else do you want? He made an hour and a half response, responding to almost pretty much everything. And yet people are like, well, you didn't talk about why you supported Trump. I don't know where that came from. Let's say all of that is true, which I doubt, but let's say it's true. How is it relevant? I think the video is getting way too long, but I think you get the point. And I'll link the video down below so you guys can take a look at it. I don't like this content creator, so I'm going to accuse him of being a pedophile. Guys, I'm saying this one last time. Please wait for the creator to respond. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. Let's get me to 30 million subs so I can collab with Dream. All right, I'm gonna head out now. Peace.